What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. Yay! I made it on time today. Uh, I know everyone is having a legendary week. Happy, I want to really call it Thanksgiving because, yeah. But, happy holiday week to everybody. Happy Shecox week. Oh, man. I'm Jason and I were actually just talking off the air about it. What's up, John? Thank you, bro. Let's go Niners. Of course, please everybody hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can like it. Before we get started today, breaking down this Niners dub, we got to remind everybody to make sure you help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link will be in the description of this podcast or video. Go to cgiant.com, use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. I actually don't know if we're going to do the Friday show, so we'll go ahead and hold up off of that. To see everywhere you can subscribe to the show, go ahead and visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Catch me doing the pregame. I'm probably going to go live, 3:50, I believe. So we'll just say 4 o'clock. Jason, I'm assuming we'll try to do the halftime. We're still kind of figuring that out. But if not, I will be doing the halftime starting at the 2-minute warning. And Jamie, I'm pretty sure, will be going live for our post-game show. And, of course, lastly, make sure you listen to the end of the show to get your special coupon code for the Faithful, by the Faithful, Season 3 apparel. What's up, BC? Good to see you, baby. Chat's popping again. All right, Faithful, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, let's get the show cracking.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
What's cracking, Jason, bro? How you doing?
What's doing, my man? Just another day, just getting a little bit closer. We're almost ready. I'm so pumped to finally be able to get to this game on Thursday.
It feels so weird. I was talking to my girl, and I was like, every week's exciting. Every week means something. I mean, look, there are probably a couple games that you could point to last year. The reason we're not the number one seed, mainly most people like to say Chicago.
Yeah.
And that was in week 1. You know what I'm saying? So every week literally matters. But I mean, I told my girl this is really where the heat of the season. If you're a casual fan, what's up, BC? How you doing? If you're a casual fan, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do your thing. So if you're a casual fan, this is when you start to really kind of pay attention.
Real quick, yesterday, me and John LaJoy and then Joe Stevens from Seahawk we did a quick little show together. It's going to be going up tomorrow morning on his channel. So make sure you guys go over to his channel, show his channel some love. And then I'll start posting it over on all the Niner Radio stuff. And also Brian Culp with the Brian Culp Show. Great weekend stuff, which is I'm usually in the gym when he's doing his stuff on the weekends. But yeah, so don't forget to go stuff to hit everything to his channel too.
Yeah, most definitely. Go ahead. Yeah, bro. Go support your faithful podcasters. Anyway, what's up, Miss Veronica? How you doing? Yeah, brain fart real quick. But anyway, so we'll get to, I'll just do it right now before I forget. it's not going to be a lot of who people generally think it's going to be. My Kittle Corn MVP of the week is Mr. George Kittle himself.
Bold choice.
It's I know, right?
Or are you
It
just trying to
really
be? Is it bold, or are you just trying to be different?
no. Like, because I was sitting there back yesterday, and the defensive one is a little tongue in cheek, but like there's a reason why I picked the defensive one. Thank you, Miss Veronica. Is I stepped back and I said, okay, who really stepped up? What's up, Miss Teresa? And yeah, you could have picked Brock, first quarterback since 1989, and Joe and Steve to have a perfect quarterback rating. And everybody, the joke going around, the empire right now is, what the hell does a perfect quarterback rating even mean?
I don't think that's just a joke around us, because I don't think anybody knows. How is 158.3 perfect? The last time I knew perfect was 100%. So how the hell do you do something else? That shit makes sense. The guy who made the quarterback rating, I don't think understands how the hell it's dumb.
Mr. Too Antsy. But anyway, as I said, okay, so it would have been easy to do Brock. I said, but big picture, this happens. It seems like almost every year, just when it starts to get crunch time, and Kittle Corn seems to be the lost Niner, the lost star of us, and a lot of people, a lot of people, stat fuckers, tend not to understand the impact he has on our team. But when it's crunch time, he seems to be the one that steps up the most. And yeah, CMC had a great, good game yesterday, got back on the touchdown train, all that. But I was like, even BA, it's so funny with BA because, you think he would have had 15 catches, for 380 million yards yesterday and everything, but it was only like 5 catches or something like that.
5. That's all he had.
But I mean, damn, he makes a hell of an impact with those 5 catches, doesn't he?
It's like over 20 yards every single time. I forget who was it that said it, that he leads the NFL, and it's not even close. Like, with over how many catches he gets that are over like 20 yards, and he's got him by like 12 or something. It's just ridiculous. How do you get that wide open every single time? You know what I mean? It's amazing that he is that open all the time. How's it going, Jess? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro, like that BA on his touchdown was running towards me. I was sitting in the main concourse, opposite side of where we were sitting. But that main concourse over there, that's where I stood besides the smoking area most of the game. And so that touchdown pass, literally, I opened up right in front of me. It was actually probably the perfect view, besides, having to between people and stuff like that. But looking up at the Jumbotron was a perfect view. And, I mean, we'll get to Huff and everything like that. But, I mean, he got his ankle broke. But sucks what happened on the play. But we're gonna get to that. Anybody who knows me knows I'm heartbroken about that. But I mean, BA shook that man so bad he fucking fucked up his groin. I mean, that's getting shook. But yeah, I just stepped back and I said, it's Kittle Corn. It's just whenever we needed to play, when there was ever a block that needed to happen, it was just George Kittle that was doing it. So you look at his numbers, and yeah, they're not gaudy, but I mean, 9 targets, 8 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. But for somebody that somebody would say is the 4th, sometimes depending on how many people are on the route, the 5th option on this team, I'll take that for my 5th option every fucking Sunday and twice on Thursday. So, Jason, your Kindergarten offensive MVP of the week.
Um, I think you got to go with Purdy. I mean,
Yeah.
he played just lights out. I mean, besides him, show some love to Elijah Mitchell. Got a
Yeah.
decent
Yeah.
series in there, and he actually was pretty productive while he was in
Mhm.
there. So I know most of us would have rather seen some Mason in there, but
Yeah.
I'm happy Kyle decided to use somebody, anybody besides just CMC. Get him a little bit of rest. And the funny thing is, do you think that's a little bit of a being a little petty towards what Grant Cohn said about
I
that kind of stuff?
so
Or do you think it's because he knows what's coming up on Thursdays? Okay, I got a short week. I got to take some off, but I got to give an FU to Grant Cohn at the same time. I think it was a
you
little bit
know,
of a double.
Grant tweeted. He goes, "I live rent free in Kyle Shanahan's head." Um,
I think anybody that questions Kyle in any sort of way
yes,
lives rent free because I think
yes.
Kyle's a petty
Kyle's a very. I'm
motherfucker.
gonna show that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's definitely because anybody who's met Kyle, including my girl, has said including John Lynch. If you look at an interview that John Lynch wished he didn't have once Kyle Shanahan became his boss. But yeah, I mean, even John Lynch said, yeah, Kyle's kind of an arrogant son of a bitch, and I'm fine with that because you could be arrogant when you could back it up.
Yeah.
And I think, regardless of, I'm sure there are people who would nitpick him, and we even have frustrations with some of his offensive philosophies and everything like that. I can't think of anybody else that I would really want now today in 2023 to coach the Niners. Every coach comes available. Even people say Andy Reid. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? You give any coach Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Well, Andy Reid's a good coach, but you know what? It helps when you have Patrick Mahomes, right?
I think the Chiefs had like 20-something drop passes last night. It was ridiculous.
I saw that they were marching down, and then I saw again they were losing. I was like, bro, y'all had one fucking job. I'm just happy the Chicago lost.
I'm hurting myself by cheering for you, and you guys couldn't
fucking do it, bro. I was like, the one time you don't want to pull up some Mahomes magic. You know what I'm saying? Just has
sometimes it would benefit us.
Fucking A, bro. Always seems to go like that. Just like
you know who I'm low key disappointed in though? Tebow.
You know what? He had he had like 2-3 catches, but yeah, I didn't necessarily even the one play he had. I honestly
almost anybody
that one he was going up to the sideline and everything like that. Honestly, I thought he should have scored.
Should have.
I really honestly.
Usually he puts his shoulder down and he trots his way into the end zone. He just kind of.
So I don't know if that's saving himself. That's saving himself for Thursday, because it's going to be no secret that this game felt so funny to me because we'll get defensively. I actually wasn't as impressed defensively as I was offensively. I mean, we played a fine game, but I got some critiques for the defense. And the special teams. Bryant had brought it up. I felt offensively we definitely took our foot off the gas pedal, because when we went up 27-7, it felt like okay, here we go. Here's going to be the field goal. Here's going to be another touchdown. It's going to be 30-7, 34-7. All right, cool. Let's wrap it up, folks. To the point where Jair made that pick, and even Fred, if you listen to a mic'd up or something, he's like, "You just won us the game, boy."
Yeah,
and I literally, like, as soon as he made that pick, I said, "Ball game, baby."
Yeah, I think at that point we knew that was game, because even if we had a 4-and-out, they didn't have enough time to score twice.
Well, they didn't have enough time to score twice, and it was. I'll give the defense just one quick point on the offense, and then we'll get to the defense. I definitely felt that the offense let the foot off the pedal. I almost expected. I was a little shocked to see Brock come out that last drive. You see CMC come out that last. I thought that it was going to start. We were going to start pulling starters, which we all know Kyle doesn't like to do. Let's be real. The Super Bowl fucking lives in his head, bro. That which, to his credit, that would fucking scar me too. That would scar anybody if that happened to you.
Well, you got to remember, he does have 2 Super Bowl nightmares.
That is true.
So, I mean, not much. One was more of a breakdown than the other, but 2 in the Super Bowl would, it lives rent free in his head.
Yep. But defensively, I thought we let him back in the game. Do you happen to know their third down numbers? Because it seemed every fucking time it was
Loki.
But I think that I'd be curious to see their final numbers on third down, but it felt like we didn't stop them all day. And the only times that we did stop them, they just got it on fourth down.
We backed off press, we went back to that soft thing, and that's when they started getting their offense going, especially that late third, early fourth was when we backed off for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know if it's because I don't remember when Huff went down. Do we not quite trust that what we were having with Jair Brown out there, or what? But for some reason we switched, and it's like, why do we always switch?
Bro, it was pitch and catch against Charvarius Ward. It was just it was there just seemed to be, and it was very frustrating because honestly, I don't know how many sacks we finished with, and yeah, we were all pumped to see Chase Young get his first official full sack as a Niner, but I wasn't that impressed with the pass rush today, and it almost seems like when our pass rush isn't getting there, we should be more aggressive, pressing, those type of things. It seems like we back off, and when the pass rush is coming is when we're playing the sticky coverage. Awesome. I mean, we're a good enough defense. Baker Mayfield, he's a competitor. They definitely didn't quit. They came to play and everything like that. It was a 4-quarter game, all those cliches. But honestly, I think if they had a better quarterback, they actually might have won. They might have squeaked it out, or at least made it closer than it was. Ultimately, Baker beat Baker is ultimately why I think we lost this. They lost the game.
They had a couple key drops too.
Yeah, a couple key drops. Just
the margin we talked about. They're so mid. Everything about that team is just mid. And with that, you're going to have some high points where you're looking like, oh, they're coming back. Oh, no, there it is. You keep waiting for that one Baker Mayfield fumble, the interception. You always wait, and hence the reason why they're a mid-tier team in general, because, they're going to show signs of being a really good team like they did. But then there's always that one or two things where it's like, shit, that's the reason why you have a below 500 record right there.
Yep. I mean, football is a game of inches and the margins. And that, honestly, the margins are, that drop on third down or whatever is more likely to be, the reason why you win or lose a game. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, if Brock looks shaky like Baker, where you're like, he's fighting and he's not quitting, but he just looks a little off. Yeah, they might walk away with that game. But yeah, defensive MVP. First of all, let us have a moment of silence for Huff Daddy.
For his ACL.
He left at Albuquerque. That sucked, bro. Like he got his ankle fucking broke.
I'm not making fun, but how do he got juked that hard, man? It's hard. Bro. That's the stuff that you talk shit about. Like, I will break your ankle and all, but how often does you actually happen? I'm just like, ouch.
Truthfully, what I think happened is like I mean, we were all saying in the concourse, like, bro, Huff got his ankle shattered, bro. Like that was bad. And really what happened is I think his leg got caught or it slipped, because you could see his knee buckle and his foot wasn't giving. And honestly, I think so. I don't think like his ACL got torn by him getting his ankle broke. His ACL got torn because he got shook and his foot didn't give.
Yeah,
And
like the
I mean,
plates
man,
got
it's
stuck or something like that.
yeah, and it sucks. It really does. Like, yeah, he wasn't playing as well as he was last year, but I believe the Niners are, excluding Jair Brown and what he can bring to the table. I believe the Niners are a better football team with Huff
Oh yeah,
on the field than off. Now Jair is going to bring his own skill set and everything like that, but just off of pure experience, just off of being in big divisional, a big divisional clinching game, by being in one of the biggest Niner road wins, playoff wins in Niner history, probably besides the '84 NFC Championship game in Chicago. That very well might be one of the biggest road playoff wins in Niner history. Was his scoop and score? Just
yeah,
the
but
experience
Jair
of being
did
in
play
that
at Penn
game.
State, so I mean, yes, it's not NFL level
No, but
kind of thing, but I mean,
it's not a small school.
No, he had big time rivalries. Penn State is a big time
He's been
school,
to the
so
big house. He's been to Ohio State.
exactly. He's been under the lights. He's been
Yeah.
in the spotlight, and and look, already in this one game that we finally got to see him in, for what we saw in the preseason, and then the 2-ish quarters or however long he was that he played, he showed up. So I don't think it's going to be a lot like Huff his rookie year. The spotlight's not going to be too bright for him. He'll be fine. Yes, he did get beat for a touchdown. Huff has gotten beat on plenty of touchdowns. There'll be a little bit of a learning curve, but I think in the end we will be fine.
I mean, I'll just say it right now. I fucked around and made him the defensive MVP of the week. 4 tackles, 2 solos, a pick, and 3 PDs or 2 pass breakups. Now that one on Mike Brown, that's more of a bad throw by Baker Mayfield. But if he's not in position, he doesn't bat that ball down, and it doesn't matter. It's probably cut for a touchdown. So you say, yeah, bad throw, but great positioning, and your great positioning allowed the bad throw to ultimately be an incomplete pass. Because if Jair Brown's not there, maybe Mike Williams has to tip it to himself, or Mike Evans has to tip himself, but that's still probably touchdown, bro.
Yeah. I thought a lot of people were finding it interesting that Jair came in over Odom, and I think it had gone back to a lot of stuff we had talked about in the preseason, to where we were looking for more of a 3 safety set.
Yeah,
and I think that Jair was the backup if something either happened to Huff or Gibb, one or the other. So like he was 3 no matter which position, and then Odom would be it.
And I will say this, not skill wise, or I mean like for the future wise or everything, but if we're gonna have a rookie, safety back there in the secondary, which is clearly the weakest spot on the defense, by far, maybe the football team. I think you can talk interior line, but because Villa was killing us all day.
Told you that man's a beast.
He's from Milpitas, right up the street.
You know why I like Vita? Is like look at our defensive tackles. We got these buff guys, and then there's Vita Vea, which is big old gut, round looking, roller polo looking guy, and he's just balling his way. Could you imagine him on this D line?
Oh God!
I know we're not. Everybody has favorites on other teams. Vita Vea has always been one of my favorites.
Bruh, do you think if John Lynch has one redo over in his tenure, taking Tristan Wirfs, he would take Tristan Wirfs over Javon Kinlaw? I think that's the one we redo. Like, I think we would still trade Buck. Unfortunately, I think ultimately that's what we would have still done. But I think because Tristan Wirfs, let's be real, for most of the game, Tristan Wirfs shut down Nick Bosa. I mean, he was a non-factor.
He is a legit player.
He's a damn. Hey, so BA for Tristan Wirfs, straight up. Let's go. Ooh.
Why are you getting rid of your best offensive weapon?
Because ultimately, besides Brock, who honestly the most important position on this football team is Trent Williams. Because
Oh yeah,
because
so left tackle.
it's starting to get to the point where Brock is starting to be one of our most valuable assets. Yeah, you're still going to go Bosa. You're still going to go Fred Warner. But how many players would you put after him? Trent, maybe Debo, maybe
Debo's
CMC, probably CMC.
Debo's starting to trend down for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I said it. I love Debo. Chuck your chain, all that. But the greatest thing the Niners did was give him only a 3-year contract.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing that the Niners did. It's going to be a fun off season because it might come down to do you choose BA or Chase Young.
Yeah, that's gonna be
And
a big one.
I think they're going to choose Chase Young, and I think a lot of people are because you just simply look at the philosophy of our football team. We build in the D line, and Kyle's going to say, "I can go draft another BA."
Or he has one Ronnie Bell since we don't play rookies.
Yeah, running Ronnie Bell or paging Danny Gray. Like paging Danny. Hello, Danny, you there?
I don't think he sees the field unless something happens to probably either Jennings or Ray. That's the only way he sees the field.
It would have to be Ray, and then he still would have to.
Yeah, we might just run with one less. Knowing the team makeup, we would just pick up another D lineman and stick him up.
Yeah, for real. Like
we pull up Beal. That's what we would do.
But defensively, I don't know how you felt about that performance, Jason, but I didn't walk back thinking, oh my God, that we're back. This is back to being one of the best defenses in the NFL.
It reminded me of the first few games this season to where, it wasn't fancy. There wasn't a whole lot of highlights, except for the ending part where, with Jair. But for the most part, it's like we shut down their offense for the most part. Besides, for a quarter and a half, they did not move the ball well. It's just, and it's that soft coverage stuff they go to. It's ugly, but it really does work. Say what you want to say about it. It works. It's just kind of ugly.
I mean, the thing that I think if you asked us our main philosophy is the fact is we're going to make you march down the field 8, 9, 10, 12 plays. And we know with the players that we have on defense, we're going to force you into mistake. Like if you can march down the field 12 plays consistently and not make a single mistake on this defense, good luck. But over the course of 4 quarters of 10 to 13 drives, you're going to make a mistake that's going to cost you the game, whether it be a turnover, whether a sack, a strip. I mean, a Niner wet dream to see
that happened.
I mean, what you got? What the strip, the Bosa wrapping up, and Bam Bam coming to punch the ball out. You got Jair's pick.
Mm-hmm.
Really, honestly, bro, we've been dropping a lot of picks. I do not know how Dre doesn't pick that off.
Yeah,
like, it would have been a nice pick. It would have been a nice pick, right? Like it would have been an athletic play. But you're in the NFL, bro, and you're one of the best linebackers in the league. You're expected to make that play.
I will say this: Fred makes that catch.
Yeah. Well, that's, bro. It's like we all know if the Niners had to choose between Dre and Fred, who you would choose. It's not even close. Which, by the way, happy birthday, Fred. Yesterday was his birthday. Do you know what he was talking about when he was talking about it's personal with these boys?
No, I heard someone else brought that up.
No idea.
I was like, where did this even come from? So somebody said something to him or something.
Baker? But like I didn't even feel that there was a animosity between Baker and Nick Bosa yesterday.
Yeah, even that was kind of squashed after, because after that horse collar tackle, which there's no horse collar tackle
inside the pocket.
Yeah, which
that's what he said. He told Baker.
Yeah, and then they kind of smiled at each other and stuff like that. So it's like I don't think that animosity. I think it's done.
No,
you know, maybe for whatever reason everybody's grown up. The beef's dead. So I don't no idea unless for some reason Fred's picking it up for him or whatever. Maybe that's. But no, I have no idea.
Okay, I thought maybe you heard something that because I was like when he said that I was like, I mean, I can't even think of Like even if we play if we happen to play the Jags in the Super Bowl, just weird thing. Like honestly, bro, I hope we do. Anyway, if we play the Jags in the Super Bowl, so when's your flight getting here, Jason? like if we play the Jags in the Super Bowl, bro. But I can understand that for what the dirty play that they did on Eric Armstead or something like that. But I don't remember anything from even last year's game.
Yeah, I was gonna say even last year. I don't remember. It was physical game. They were much better last year than they were this year. But I don't remember.
Although I considered them more of a threat last year because I didn't believe Tom Brady was going to come in here and beat us, bro. I didn't.
Yeah.
Not at
but you definitely have Brady, but he was still leading.
I mean, Jason, like, let's be real. Like Tom Brady's the same age as you, bro.
He's not. I'm older than Brady.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you were the same age as my ex, because my ex is the same age as Brady.
Yeah, I'm 3 years older than Brady.
Yeah, we always made a joke that she's like 3 or 4 months older than Tom Brady. But anyway,
my wife is older than Brady.
Bryant brought up a point. Punt teams need to have a tackle. Seattle has a good special teams unit.
Well, they got a good kicker. Myers is a good kicker. Can't lie.
Yeah, that's a 55-yarder. That's iffy with anybody but Justin Tuck. So and in Denver. But
bring up to Moody, who all of a sudden is one of the top rated kickers in the league all of a sudden.
Oh, bro, you don't even know how paranoid these motherfuckers got it. So when he lined up for I think it was the field goal. It was one of the extra points, or it was a field goal. I was like, all right, Jake, let's do it, baby. Money Moody, baby. Money Moody. And everybody was like, bro, you're going to jinx it. You're going to jinx it. And then just squeaked it. And I was like, bro, I need a –
that was a field goal because I was watching it on TV and it said, I was like, what the hell was that? It hurt.
I was like, bro, I need a fucking cigarette. I was like, oh, y'all niggas just gave me so much anxiety that I was like, bro, I need a fucking cigarette. I went straight down to the smoking section. I was like, bro, y'all have me paranoid.
I've never seen a ball go whoop, like so quickly. Like, usually it's just a straight curve kind of a thing. This one was like whoop, like within like 3. I was like, what the hell was that? It's like someone just poked it real quick. They made it go over. I was like, whoa.
Bruh, we're gonna find out during the playoffs this year if I have heart problems. Because Jake Moody, if I have heart problems, Jake Moody's gonna cause some issues this playoffs. But
you could say, if no matter who a kicker was, like even with Robbie Gould, games come down to the wire, your heart is still going a million miles. That's it's
the playoffs.
That's the reason why he was one of the best, because he was ice cold when it came to that.
Yeah, just ice.
It was just us that were nervous.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like Bryant's point because let's be real, that I think it was the game in 2021 when they took the fake snap, the fake punt to the house. Special teams that year, both the game there and the game here, cost us those games against the Seahawks. I think it was 21 because it was the year we got swept. And special teams cost us in Seattle, and special teams ultimately cost us when we were here at the Field of Jeans. So in a ball game that we assumed it's going to be close, let's be real. It's going to look like we're going to blow them out. Something's going to happen, probably a big punt return or some shit like that, and they're going to get back into it. And ultimately it's going to come down to the wire, and, luckily they don't have fucking Russell Wilson anymore, basically. That's just the way these games go. Either they blow us out, or it's a tight game and we make plays at the end. So yeah, special teams could definitely be a deciding factor. I ain't watching these motherfuckers eat turkey on the field again, because somebody couldn't because Mitch. Like I don't blame him because he's a punter. Let's be real, but I don't know what the hell that man is doing. Like I was just like, Mitch, like trip the nigga. I'd rather just that you trip him and get a 15-yard. Like fuck it, bro. Like
trip him, and I don't care if you put him on a 5-yard line. I take it.
Yeah, like I was just fuck. Hey,
anything's better than just letting them run by you real quick.
I mean that was it was rough. So. I don't mean to say like I'm down on the team. I mean, let's be real. That game wasn't even fucking close. They
No, it's
scored a
still a
touch.
double-digit win.
And the touchdown. When you look at overall of that game, the Niners dominated that game.
Yeah.
Once we got up 10-0, or once we scored, the BA touchdown, that's when you felt like, okay. Because I felt like if they would have came out and they would have got a touchdown and all of a sudden it was 13-13 or 14-13, or we would have had a ball game. But once we stopped them and then we went up 20-7, I'm like, all right, bro, there's no way Baker's throwing 2 touchdowns.
So look at this. So we're talking about dominate. They had the ball for 29-09. We had it for 30-51. So pretty much even with that.
Pretty even.
But you look at the total yards, 287 to 420. Yards per play, 4.3 to 7.1. That's the difference right there. It's like, yeah, they had the ball. They did have quite a, most games when you have that close of time possession, you got single-digit wins. Someone's pulling it out in the last second. But we made more with what we had.
Well, yeah, that it was a very bend but don't break type of game. I wonder, are we starting to? And when I say an offensive team, I still believe the defense is what drives us. But are we going to win? I mean, literally, bro, they did. I'm looking at ESPN. They literally did not have a win probability all afternoon.
No, I don't think they. Yeah, I don't think they had one from the beginning of the game to the end.
Hold on, third down. Where is it? Where's third down? Box score. Here we go. Third down. That's the only, like I said, that's just the main thing that kind of got me feeling a little.
They were 7 of 14. We were 4 of 10.
Not good, bro.
No, not at all.
That's one thing that. Now I know Gino hurt his elbow, and let's be real, he's playing in this game.
I don't know. I think it's more game time than I think it looked pretty bad because it's on this throwing hand from what I understand. So I think kid's going to be game time decision, but I think he'll play just because it's a big game. But we'll see how much that injury does affect him. I think the injury that's going to cost them more than anything else is going to be the loss of Kenneth Walker because he's already been ruled out for this game.
Yeah, K9's out. That's fucking huge, bro. That's huge because I'm sorry, you're not Drew. Geno Smith is not beating this team dropping back consistently. He's not.
Well,
no, I'm sorry, Jason. I don't believe that they could beat us with Geno passing as much as Tampa Bay did yesterday. No,
I would take the Seahawks receivers over probably 30 teams in the NFL. There's not many teams that can match up.
Okay, that's fine. But then you add in our pass rush.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's great, but I'm just saying they're physical at the line.
That is true. That is true. And look, look, Tyler Hawkins legit. He's torched us for years. And DK, this is the one thing that worries me about him is that they can get physical. Like you said, they can get physical and that might cause a little bit of issues. And in a close game, it only takes 1 or 2 more. I mean, but is it our defense, Teresa? I'm trying to see how I feel about this game, and I don't have the full week to think about it and listen to things. We're so quick into this week. I mean, shit, the game's 2 days away. At this point, in 2 days we'll be 11.
Another reason to hate Thursday night games.
I mean, I'll be shortly wrapping up I would have already done the pregame, but I'm probably getting close to smoking my pregame blunt. This time 2 days from now. So we're so close to this game.
I'll be in the stadium yelling already.
I mean, how faded will you be, bro, at this point?
But I might even by the halftime. I think what we're gonna have to do for the halftime show is have you host it, and I'll just try and get in.
Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, are we gonna do Friday?
I I think that's the better question because
Yeah.
the rule is from the wife: don't come home until you feel good enough to come home. So I may, depending on how it goes, I may
Yeah.
not come home Friday. So I may not come home till like Saturday morning. So that's the rule. I can go out and do as stupid as I want. Just don't drive until you're actually ready. And that's a fair rule to me.
Yeah. No,
So so I can't
that's
tell
like a
you. I
good
really
picture.
don't know. And if I do get home, what time is it? I'm not going to be home in the morning. I know that. It'll be
Yeah.
sometime in the afternoon. So
Yeah.
I have no
Well,
clue.
it'll be TDB. TDB.
Like I don't even know
Um,
if I'll make it to the variety shows on Friday night. Just that's how everything is.
that's gonna be fun. Yeah, but ultimately, oh what? This is last game. This is last year's game. Why the hell did it show me last year's game? I was like 35-7. When the hell did we?
Because ESPN is stupid. It does the same thing to me every time I pull up a Niners game. It gives me back last year's game. I'm like, why am I on? I've always got to double check it.
It's you know what? These big time, like we've talked enough shit about the Niners website over the years, and everything like that. Like it is really frustrating where like we don't have the world's greatest website, but we don't have a website budget. That's why we have me trying to figure out how the fuck to do shit. That's what we have. That's our budget. What can I
I
find on
mean,
YouTube
a
for free?
40-year-old man trying to figure out social media shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real, bro. Like, you're talking to two cats who didn't really grow up on social media. I did not get Facebook in 2009. And the only reason I got Facebook in 2009 is a girl I was dating. Um, yeah, I'll see what's up, bro. I'll talk to wifey and see, because she's being real cool about me not going to Thanksgiving. Um,
Again, Brian,
and
I don't know how if I will physically be able to, even if I get home, I don't know if I'll physically be able to just to be on. I might just be like, "Hi guys."
my girl is very holiday oriented type of woman, and she's being very cool about me not doing Thanksgiving and me not doing Christmas this year. I don't know how much I
Yeah,
want, and especially since,
don't push the button.
bruh, so I got FIFA 24, right? It was half off, so I bought it. It was like $35. So I bought FIFA 24, bro. I played that shit for like 16 hours, and I played it to like 4 in the morning last night. And so she was pissed Sunday because she's like, "Oh, babe, I want to play Harry Potter Lego and play Legacy, and I want to play video games with you." I'm like, "Yeah. Cool. Oh, bro, she was so pissed. So, like, I'm really trying to kiss her ass and like, hey, babe, let's do things together. Come on. Let's spend time together. So,
Happy wife, happy life. You
oh,
know the
God, ain't
rules.
that the truth, bro? Ain't that the truth? God, why the fuck do we do this to ourselves? Um, anyway, yeah, so we'll see what's up, Brian. But I probably will stop on for a quick a hot second. Um, but yeah. Also, Jason, if you're up to it, bro, because I'm doing the pregame pretty late. Uh, Holler at me. We'll see if you want to come on pregame. I think I said 4.
Same to you
Thank
and
you.
yours, Miss Teresa. Thank
Yeah,
you.
same to you and yours, Miss Teresa.
Yeah, let's just set up a time and then we'll just shoot it out and I'll try and get in because more than
Okay.
likely I'll be at the bar or just wandering somewhere because I've got so many people I got to meet up with on Thursday morning.
Yeah. That's why I was like, bro, I know you're doing your thing. You too, Miss Veronica. Thank y'all
Thank you.
so much. Y'all have a blessed holiday. I think I'm gonna buy my tickets for the Ravens on the 22nd day of Christmas. Ooh. All right. Have fun with that, brother. All right, yeah, I think we're about good here. We already know what it is. We know what this week is. Um,
Beat
you
the
know
Rainy
what?
City bitch pigeons.
Rain City bitch pigeons. God, that's still one of my favorite memes. Going for 3 tickets. All right, how
I
about
wonder if it's gonna be like this. So I know a lot of people who were at first like, "Yeah, I'm going to that game Thanksgiving Day," and now all of a sudden, all these people are like, "No, I can't go. Why? My family's making me come to dinner," kind of thing. So it's like
yeah,
everybody was gung ho to go at first, and then all of a sudden now they're being pressured by their families to not go because it's a family holiday and everything. So it's like There had a lot of tickets are still up for sale here.
Well, no, I think he was talking about Christmas.
Oh no, I'm just saying that for the
Oh,
game on Thursday, and I know two people specifically who they were going, and all of a sudden they got pressured by their family to not go last second. Like, oh no, we didn't think you were actually going. Oh, I bought
damn.
tickets. What the, you know?
All bad. Yeah, it's definitely it's gonna be fun though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast. Thank you, Miss Veronica, for the love and everything like that. Jason, final thoughts?
Yeah, just keep your stuff open. You know, with all the medias. I have no idea when or what time I will be going on in these next few days. Also, with the jersey giveaway, we are currently at 184, so we only got 16
Ooh.
more to get a jersey away at 16 or at 200 otherwise.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So definitely push it out to subscribe and everything like that. That's what's up. 200.
and then we'll have a show that'll, you know, one of our shows, it'll be that one, and we'll pick somebody who shows up to the show.
Oh, all good, Miss Teresa. Please, thank you for watching. Not
Just
live.
watch it on your phone. Just like, you know, sneak
Yeah,
it down this,
stick it down there and everything like
just like
that.
do like this number over here. Like, what you talking about?
So I remember when I was a kid, the first time we played Ricky Waters in Philly when we left the Niners to go to Philly. My grandpa was like, "Hey TJ, you want to do Mountain Mike's?" For grandma, I didn't think my grandma didn't feel like cooking or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, football Monday night, Niner football, pizza, all that, and everything like that." And literally, that became our tradition. Every Monday night, we would have pizza and watch Monday Night Football. And so that's where actually me getting pissed about people being mad when I'm trying to watch TV came from, because I would be steady trying to watch the Niner game, and my grandpa would turn it off, and so I would scarf down my feet, and yeah. It's not the same, but I get too loud. Hey, I feel that, bro. I have a whole time. So there's always like a 10-second delay between the radio and the TV. So I've actually gotten really good at controlling my emotions, and kind of holding it in for a second. I mean, sometimes obviously there's times I can't, I am a human being, but like I've gotten pretty damn good about, and I like that personally because I hear the play and then it allows me to look for, oh, what did Debo do on this route or whatever. I like it that way, honestly. But all right, bro. We'll see you from Shit Idle.
Indeed. Catch me tomorrow. Catch me outside.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
You too. Same you and yours, brother.
Yeah. We all know, man. Fuck food. Fuck all that. Bubby's bringing me something from Sizzlers or wherever they're going. But bro, I mean, I just want some sheepcock. That's it.
Yep.
That's what I want for Thanksgiving dinner. Anyway, we will see y'all live on Thursday. Man, it's
and tomorrow.
Super excited, bro.
I'll be doing something tomorrow. I just don't know what.
Oh yeah, doing his thing tomorrow. I will see you live Thursday. We'll go about 4:30 for the pregame. We'll see y'all then. Final words, Jason.
Deuces.
Yeah. All right, bro. We'll see you next week.
Late.
All right. Thanks, Jason, for doing it, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Before we get out of here, of course, we got to remind everybody to help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link is in the description of this podcast or video. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. If we do a Friday show, maybe at 6 p.m., stay tuned to the social. Jason will definitely be posting stuff about that. To see everywhere you can subscribe to the show, go ahead and visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Catch me doing pregame about 4:30, and then we're going to be doing halftime at 2-minute warning, and we'll talk, but Jamie or I will be going live for our post game. And last but not least, this week's special coupon code for 20% off of For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 3 apparel is Beat the Sheekhawks. Revenge. I was there. Thanksgiving. I never get over that shit. Y'all know I hold a grudge. Anyway, I can't wait, baby. I shall see y'all in just 48 hours, bruh. 47 hours, baby. Yee. All right. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners. Fuck the Sheacocks.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana. Touchdown, John Taylor.
See ya.